So I'm watching Money in the Bank, I'm having a great time. John Cena returns, hell yeah, and announces that he's retiring from WWE. What now?
What?
Read the room? Bro literally came back just to make us sad.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Not gonna lie, ruined my mood for the rest of the night. Why, Johnny, why?
Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind?
But the Money in the Bank Premium Live event was really good. Now, was it predictable? And did I get every match right? Yep. That needs to be a t-shirt. But it was still an absolute banger of an event, and I do have some unpopular opinions. I feel like we're going to disagree quite a bit during this video. So let's talk about Money in the Bank 2024. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Thank you very much. The show kicks off with the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, and I absolutely loved it. I don't think in the past like 5, 6, or even 7 years we got a bad Money in the Bank ladder match. The Spanish Fly, the Sunset Flip, LA Knight landing on a ladder, Chad Gable's fall was absolutely crazy. Feels like everyone got a moment to shine. So just in general, a very good Money in the Bank ladder match. Was predictable, sure. Drew McIntyre picked up the W. He is Mr. Money in the Bank. And before the show, I mean, he promised he's leaving Money in the Bank as a world heavyweight champion. So now we have something to look forward to. Will he actually cash in? Will it be a successful cash in? There's something to look forward to during Seth Rollins versus Damian Priest World Heavyweight Championship match. And I can't wait to talk about this. We'll get to it. Then we got Sami Zayn versus Bron Breakker. Bron Breakker got a new theme song. I mean, it has vocals, so it's probably better. I can't judge it yet. I need to hear a song at least 3 times before I judge it, before I say whether it's good or bad. Now, this was again a very solid match. Bron Breakker looked dominant. Sami Zayn felt like, was once again an underdog. That's what you get when you face a genetic freak like Bron Breakker right here. One of the biggest highlights for me was just realizing how much I love Bron Breakker's moveset. This man has so many exclusive things that he only does in the WWE, and that's always great. Now, what surprised me is that Sami Zayn won clean. He's still your Intercontinental champion, that's not necessarily a problem. A lot of people are complaining about long WWE title reigns in the WWE right now, ever since Triple H took over, and I kinda agree, kinda not. I feel like we do need these shocking moments, and we'll get those. The problem is, maybe Bron Breakker should have won, but in my opinion, after you beat Gunther, you can't have a short championship title reign. A reign after that could be, after you beat Gunther, you need to prove you are a great champion, because if, let's say Sami Zayn beats Gunther, right, and then it's a hot potato type of shit, it devalues the championship. So I'm glad Sami Zayn is still a champion. I just don't understand why would Bron Breakker lose clean and he didn't do anything after it. So that was kinda unfortunate. I wish they actually built Bron Breakker as this undefeated force. So that's kind of unfortunate, but the match was good. Sami is still your champion. Can't wait to see what's next for this championship title reign and what's next for Bron Breakker. We see Trish Stratus, and she introduces us to John Cena. Oh my god, I was so excited, but I saw the words on a t-shirt. Got me worried, and then my worries got confirmed. Tonight, I officially announced my retirement from the WWE. Was having a good time, John Cena. I was having a good time and you decided to ruin it, you piece of shit. How dare you? You fruity pebble ass looking motherfucker. He obviously thanked the crowd, said how special the Canada crowd is. He got emotional, obviously, and then he said this is going to be his retirement tour. He's going to appear on Netflix Raw, Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and wrestle his last WrestleMania match. I didn't watch it yet, but I believe at the press conference he talked about, well, I think he said he's going to appear on quite a few Raws. People, this is the last John Cena run. Oh my god. This got into our I didn't expect it, honestly. I felt like we're going to see a John Cena WrestleMania match for like at least 3 more years, right? So that was unexpected. Now, I don't know what he's going to do at the Rumble. Probably a Royal Rumble match, obviously. Elimination Chamber, not so sure. Probably Elimination Chamber match. When it comes to WrestleMania, many opponents, many possible opponents. It could be CM Punk, one of his biggest rivals, but CM Punk is probably facing Seth Rollins. I feel like it needs to be Randy Orton. Randy Orton, John Cena, these are the 2 biggest enemies in the WWE. Like, you had Rock and Austin in Ruthless Aggression era, you had Cena and Orton, right? So I feel like that should be the match, because what's crazy is that they never faced one-on-one at WrestleMania. They had a triple threat match, but never one-on-one, and this is like one of the biggest rivalries in Ruthless Aggression era. Every kid, if you played wrestling in backyard, you're either John Cena or Randy Orton, in my opinion. I don't know. That's the way I remember it. It's unfortunate, it's sad, but, he gets to retire on his own terms. That's great. That's awesome. We only have, Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton now, from that Ruthless Aggression era, right? That's nuts. We got Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins. I really like this match because it picked up really, really fast. So, I'm watching this match, I'm enjoying it, what's happening in the ring is great, but I'm waiting for Drew McIntyre. I don't know if he's going to interfere during the match or after the match, but he's gonna be there, I'm pretty sure. I didn't expect CM Punk because I thought WWE are gonna make him sell the injury as if he can't be there, but he was. Okay, so Seth is going for the pin, and Damian botched it, he didn't kick out, and what I assume happened is they didn't play the song during the pin? I'm not sure. That was dumb. That was really, really bad. That was really bad. Obviously shit happens, but this is Hulk Hogan pinning Sting type of bad. When it was supposed to be a fast pin, but it wasn't. The referee just stopped pinning for no reason. We're seeing Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre cashes in the Money in the Bank briefcase. It's official, people. If he loses, he loses. So it's going great. We're going to see a new champion. No, we're not. CM Punk makes his return, beats the shit out of Drew McIntyre with a steel chair. The match continues. Maybe Drew is still going to win, but CM Punk with a championship title. Damian Priest retains. And what's crazy is that CM Punk not only cost Drew McIntyre the championship match, he cost Seth Rollins the championship match. Not only that, he can no longer challenge Damian Priest, as that was the deal. If Damian Priest loses out of the Judgment Day, if Seth Rollins loses, he can no longer challenge Damian Priest for the championship. So, that's great, more layers to the story. But look, a lot of people are pissed. You just wasted a Money in the Bank briefcase. What a waste. What was the point? I disagree. Let me explain, people. A few years ago, that would really piss me off. But look, the Money in the Bank gimmick was such a huge part of the WWE for the past year. Every match, every moment, will Damian cash in? Is he gonna win the championship? Is it gonna be a fail? I feel like it was a right call, not only because it was a great moment and built this rivalry even more, I can't imagine how pissed Drew McIntyre is, but I also feel like we need a break from that. We need a break from every WWE match having a potential of a cash-in, because that's exactly what we had for a year. I feel like we need a break from that gimmick. I get people's concerns, but again, I just want something different. We would be watching the same shit we watched on Raw for the past year or so. So you know what? I'm okay with it. I really am. Then we got the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, and this was so good, might even be better than men's Money in the Bank ladder match. I don't know, but this was great because we got so many dangerous spots. They took so many risks. Like Michael Cole said, I feel bad for loving this, but seriously, I can't believe how many risks they took. Absolutely loved this match. Big respect for all the women. And Tiffany Stratton wins as expected. Maybe I wanted Chelsea because she needs it more. She can't win a championship without a briefcase. But I kind of feel weird about it. So Chelsea Green was afraid of heights during this match. Which, I get it. It's funny. That kind of fits her character. At the end of the day, that just tells me, oh, she's never gonna be a champion. Holy shit. I don't know, kind of feel weird about that. But Tiffany Stratton winning is a great call. I feel like she's the future of the WWE. She's gonna be one of the biggest names, and hopefully she's gonna cash in at SummerSlam. I feel, you know what? Oh, man. Nia, win a championship. I want you to win the title. Oh, Nia. Because I'm a fan. I'm a big fan, Nia. Huge fan of Nia Jax. That's the only reason I want you to win that championship. Bring Tiffany, by the way. The main event was the Bloodline versus Team Rhodes, which was a mistake in my opinion. Look, this match was fun. I really liked it, but nothing really surprising. Also, I was really tired, so maybe that's why I couldn't enjoy it as much as possible. Dude, I was basically dying at that point. Look, I only got 4 hours of sleep. I woke up at 7 a.m. and I pretty much didn't sleep for 24 hours, so I was dead during this match. But anyway, I still enjoyed it, but I feel like, even though it was good, it couldn't really follow what happened earlier on the show. Nothing really shocking, so maybe that was a mistake to have it in the main event. But anyway, the biggest moment, I guess, was Solo Sikoa pinning Cody Rhodes, the WWE champion. He's our tribal chief. Which basically tells us, yeah, he's facing Cody at SummerSlam. he is facing Cody at SummerSlam. I guess it makes sense now. He pinned Cody. That's a big deal. It's a huge deal. Now look, I can't wait for SummerSlam. It's a huge pay-per-view. Is it me or Gunter versus Damian Priest? Cody versus Solo Sikoa? Maybe it's just me, but I feel like they're not necessarily SummerSlam-worthy matches. Well, anyway, quite enjoyed the pay-per-view. That's what I'm talking about, man. We can get 2 pay-per-views a month. I don't care. As long as they're good, I'm down. We don't have to pay for extra pay-per-views anyway. Thank you so much for watching this video. Appreciate your time. The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.